Born in an era of profound change, a warrior forged in the crucible of global conflict, USS Yorktown, CV-5, the Fighting Lady, is a name that resonates eternally in naval history. This ship fought in battles that altered the course of World War II, defied destruction, and achieved a miraculous resurgence that stunned its foes. Today, we delve into the extraordinary saga of Yorktown, from its design, its pivotal battles, to its tragic end. USS Yorktown, CV-5, commissioned on September 30, 1937, was a modern and formidable aircraft carrier of the U.S. Navy before World War II. Built at Newport News Shipbuilding, the ship boasted impressive technical specifications, showcasing its power and stature. With an overall length of 246.81 meters and a standard displacement of approximately 19,800 tons, Yorktown could achieve a maximum speed of up to 32.5 knots and had an operational range of 14,400 miles. More importantly, it could carry a formidable air force of around 90 aircraft of various types and was operated by a large crew of up to 2,200 personnel. These figures demonstrate that USS Yorktown was not only an engineering marvel but also a strategic military asset, capable of projecting naval air power across a vast range. After the attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, Hawaii time, the aircraft carrier USS Yorktown was urgently deployed to the Pacific Theater, where it soon faced its first major challenge in the Battle of the Coral Sea from May 4 to May 8, 1942. This was a historic naval battle, the first in which opposing fleets engaged entirely through air forces without direct combat. Yorktown's air groups played a crucial role in sinking the Japanese light carrier Shoho. However, during the enemy's counterattack, Yorktown sustained severe damage when a 250 kg bomb pierced its flight deck and exploded deep within the ship's structure. This battle, though costly, provided invaluable and urgent lessons. It exposed the vulnerability of aircraft carriers but also demonstrated the effectiveness of damage control and shaped the U.S. Navy's air-to-sea warfare doctrine. This combat experience became a critical knowledge base for the pivotal battle to come. Heavily damaged, Yorktown returned to Pearl Harbor on May 27, 1942, with estimates suggesting 3 months for repairs. But with intelligence of a major Japanese attack on Midway, Admiral Nimitz demanded a near-impossible task. In a remarkable feat, about 1,400 shipyard workers toiled relentlessly for 72 hours. Through this extraordinary effort, Yorktown was patched up and restored. On May 30, 1942, the ship sailed out, a resurrected warrior heading straight for Midway. This rapid repair was not just a technical achievement, it was a decisive strategic act. Japanese intelligence believed Yorktown had been knocked out of action, so their Midway attack plan only accounted for facing 2 U.S. carriers. Yorktown's unexpected presence completely shifted the balance of forces, creating a strategic surprise and underscoring the critical importance of industrial capacity and homefront resolve to battlefield outcomes. On June 4, 1942, during the Battle of Midway, USS Yorktown played a decisive role despite still bearing wounds from the Battle of the Coral Sea. Its air groups, alongside those of Enterprise, delivered devastating blows, significantly contributing to the sinking of the Japanese carriers Soryu and Hiryu, dramatically turning the tide of the battle. However, this critical role made Yorktown the primary target of a counterattack from Hiryu, Japan's last remaining carrier. The ship endured a relentless, multi-layered assault, vividly illustrating the ferocity of naval warfare. Initially, 3 bombs struck, causing severe damage and disabling 5 boilers. Nevertheless, the crew fought valiantly, controlling the damage and keeping the ship operational. But shortly after, 2 long-lance torpedoes hit the port side, causing the ship to list heavily and come to a dead stop in the sea. Yorktown's destruction was not the result of a single blow but of a prolonged, multi-platform attack. Its story is a poignant testament to both its immense contribution to victory and its ultimate sacrifice, underscoring the fragility of aircraft carriers when their defenses are breached. Even after being crippled at Midway, USS Yorktown displayed extraordinary resilience. Following the order to abandon ship, a salvage team returned, joined by the destroyer USS Hammond alongside, sparking hope for possible recovery. However, this tenacity was cut short on June 6 when the Japanese submarine I-168 struck. 2 more torpedoes sealed Yorktown's fate, also sinking Hammond. This was the final, fatal blow, underscoring that even when out of action, a valuable asset remained a priority target. On the morning of June 7, 1942, Yorktown capsized and sank, concluding its heroic saga. The wreck lay hidden for over half a century until May 1998, when Dr. Robert Ballard's expedition located it, bringing this historical and technical icon back to the world's attention. Although the loss of USS Yorktown, CV-5, was a heavy blow, its sacrifice at the Battle of Midway was far from in vain, securing a decisive strategic victory for the United States. Trading 1 aircraft carrier to destroy 4 of Japan's elite fleet carriers, Akagi, Kaga, Soryu, and Hiryu, shifted the balance of naval power in the Pacific. A deeper analysis reveals this was not merely a matter of numbers. Japan's catastrophe lay in the irreplaceable loss of seasoned air crews, severely blunting its offensive capabilities and exposing its industrial weakness in rapidly replacing assets, unlike the U.S. Thus, Yorktown's sacrifice yielded a disproportionately positive outcome, marking a turning point in the war. Yorktown's legacy extends beyond the battlefield. The hard-earned technical lessons from its design, combat operations, and destruction, particularly in damage control, armor, and flight operations efficiency, became invaluable data. These insights directly influenced the design and construction of the next generation of carriers, the Essex class. Essex-class carriers, improved through combat experience, proved highly effective and survivable, with none lost to enemy fire. The name Yorktown lives on. To honor the lost ship, an Essex-class carrier, CV-10, was renamed USS Yorktown. This new, fighting lady, had a distinguished career, earning 11 battle stars in World War II. Today, it is preserved as a museum ship at Patriots Point, where efforts to maintain its legacy continue. This reflects a deep commitment to preserving not just the ship but also the story of sacrifice, courage, and historical lessons it represents. USS Yorktown, CV-5, a ship of destiny. From its revolutionary design to its heroic confrontations at the Coral Sea and Midway, and now, its silent vigil beneath the deep sea. The story of USS Yorktown, CV-5, is not merely the history of a ship but an epic of resilience, sacrifice, and an enduring legacy. From its miraculous resurrection in just 72 hours to its pivotal role at Midway, the Fighting Lady lived and fought beyond all limits. Its sacrifice was not in vain. It secured a turning point in the Pacific War and left invaluable lessons that shaped a stronger navy, which ultimately prevailed. Yorktown's legacy endures, not only in the pages of history but also through its successor, USS Yorktown, CV-10, now preserved. What aspect of Yorktown's story impresses you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more captivating historical stories. Thank you for watching.